Hi everyone and welcome to my day. It's been a very frustrating start to the day for me, purely because I have no broadband. Now apparently it is a known fault, so they are fixing it by 9 o'clock. But then I rang up and the message changed and they were fixing it by 11 o'clock. And then I just rang up again for another update because I wanted to check that the message hadn't been updated again. And the message was gone, so apparently the fault was fixed. I got through to an advisor on the line and now it's going to be fixed by 1:15 this afternoon. So it's been a real struggle to get any work done. What I basically did was I just grabbed my Wi-Fi dongle and sort of booted that up and connected to it, only to find that I'd run out of data allowance on it. So I then had to just sort of use my iPhone, which was all right. I put it into 3G, sort of turned Wi-Fi off and managed to get some tweets out and answer some questions, etc. And then went back to doing some video editing. And I've just recorded a video which I'm now going to edit, which is on some iPhone 6 cases. A lot of you requested this particular video. I also got delivery of another product. And this is the other product. It's from Epson. This is their Pulsense PS-500 activity tracker, a very different device from the company. So thankful to them for sending me this out because they know I love my fitness trackers. This does sort of heart rate, activity and sleep monitoring, and it looks really nice. Now, I probably won't do an unboxing video of this because I just want to get it out of the packaging and start trying it, but it looks like a very interesting device and I will share with you my experience of the Pulsense PS-500 very soon. Haha, I got you. I'm showing you the Epson PS-500 a lot sooner than you thought I would. I got it out of the packaging just to have a very quick look at the hardware and it looks really nice. We've got a couple of buttons on the side here. There's no power in the actual watch at the moment. We've obviously got to charge it. This looks like the charging point just here. And then the actual strap looks really nice. We've got sort of we put it through like this, and then these two prongs go through to adjust the actual size. And then we've also got two additional bits which we then push through the holes in this side of the strap. And then on the bottom it has got a sensor, so I think this is going to measure our heart rate as well as our activity, but it looks really well made. And this is what the charger looks like. USB charger, so USB on this end. It looks like you can disconnect the USB cable, so it's possible you might be able to get an actual 3-pin UK power adapter to replace this cable, but this is all that comes inside the box. And then this has got like a mechanism that you pull out. It's like a spring mechanism, so the watch locates in on the pins. Let me just remove it. It's a little bit tricky, but there's the pins, and then there's sort of a little locating part down there to take the shape of the watch, but quite fiddly to get it in this charger. Let me just put it in again. So we just sort of open this up. There's probably an easier way, and then we just locate it like that, so it sort of self-locates. So that's quite cool. Let's get this charged up. I probably won't show you how this actually works in this video. I'll probably just discuss it in a few days' time once I've got to grips with how this works. So it is now early evening, we're just getting ready to eat, and the good news is that the broadband came back on, so I've now got internet. In fact, it came back on about midday, so I managed to catch up on all of my work. Might have even mentioned that a little bit earlier in this video. The Epson Pulsense activity tracker that I also showed you, unfortunately, I can't start testing that yet. Now, it uses an app on iOS. I think there's an Android equivalent as well, but it still isn't in the App Store, not for iOS anyway. So I'm assuming that it's uploaded and they're just awaiting approval for the app, and I will download it as soon as it becomes available, because it actually is really good timing for a couple of reasons. Firstly, of course, the Apple Watch was announced, and that's coming out next year, supposedly March. I was hoping for January, but the supposed date is March. I haven't got any sort of good source for if that is accurate or not, but I have seen it on a couple of websites. The other reason it's really good timing is because my Fitbit Flex, I actually took it off so I could show you. Now basically, about 4 months ago, something like that, it actually split on the back, and they sent me, they were very good, customer service was superb, but the little split here where you take the sort of little tracking dongle out to charge, and you do that roughly once every sort of 5 to 7 days, it's actually split again. So I was sort of umming and ahhing whether I should get another strap. They shouldn't split that quickly. I suppose it is quite thin rubber, but it's actually split all the way round onto the side as well. So not too pleased that that's gone again. But anyway, the Epson tracker is very, very comfortable. I tried it on my wrist, so it means that it's just good timing. I'll switch across to that and use that through until the Apple Watch becomes available, and then I'll probably switch across to the fitness tracking and activity tracking on the Apple Watch. Now I can't remember, because I've watched so many videos about Apple products in the last 24-48 hours, if the Apple Watch actually tracks your sleep. I'm sure it does, and I can't remember also if it reminds you to actually get up out of your chair, because I sit down editing and I like to have a walk around every sort of hour for 5 minutes, you know, to take a break. It's good to get up out of your chair and have a walk around. I'm sure that the video said it does. I'm going to have to watch it again tonight. Oh well, I'm sure I'll enjoy watching yet another Apple video. For about the Apple Watch one, I've probably watched it about 4 times and I still can't remember. Just so busy. Thank you very much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, and I also absolutely love all of the comments on the videos lately. Keep them coming, and I will see you all in the next one.